Whoa. Aside from the Flash, how fitting that this is gonna happen literally the night before I leave my dorm for the summer. But aside from that, brides. Conscious maybe heroes themed. Bouquets in hand. How would be conscious maybe heroes themed? These were rose. That's why. Right?
What a marvelous dress! My heart's fluttering so fast, I may just float away. What do I do? Now and always. Is this correct? I wish.
It's like I can. Well, it's her doing combat.
My ideal partner.
God.
It is not something I ever considered before. I will go that way.
Oh my god.
Take my hand.
I love her so much. I can't. Right of life. I was team to take Ariel. I'm so confused. That's what we had was her son and all. Rearmed? Okay, of course. That's a trend nowadays. Yeah, it's Reagan. Okay, so we know she's on the table.
I'm a bride today. I wonder where my suitor is. Not so sure about that.
It's probably a bit common. Well, to be fair, considering heroes is plethora females, we have been at this point. I've seen the stories on that. She's still in her automaton with the actual hell.
I do! I'm so happy.
Even her automaton's like great.
So, am I pretty?
Calm down. Oh god. Double the cow.
That dress is lovely on you.
Quiet. And still no dual beast unit.
I shall follow.
Keep it together!
Come on, I ask. Isn't that no time we've done this? Sorry, I'll go more on that tangent later.
I'll try. I shall
Love ya!
hand in hand.
How fitting.
Let's try this.
I'll do it.
Alright, let me just get that off the charger because I need to charge this thing so my phone doesn't die on me. That would not be a pleasant thing, now wouldn't it? Alright, so going in one by one. I'm surprised I still get Peony Force Girls. So first off, we have Bride Peony, and it was her in the silhouette. We can saw based on the wings. So this banner is the main OCs from books 3 to 6, which is very interesting. Considering, that Leaf is going to be the representative for book 3, it looks like. That means we're probably seeing an Air for when they're doing the Realm of Life one. Just a hunch I'm feeling. So we have Peony here. Sorry for the tangent. She's a sword flyer, dancer, I might add, voiced by Ian Bartley and drawn by Una Mia. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that name. Braided Blade. That's a phrase. Slaying, pass. And she can move 2 spaces of an ally within 2 spaces. For allies, if heroes or columns, she gains +5 all stats, +10 damage, and flat damage by 10, and pre-impulse. For herself, she gets +15 to all stats, 25 2 damage, and 15 flat DR in the same vein. Okay, so it's basically the same thing that she gives to allies, but with additional 10, 15, and 5. Simple. Tender vision. I don't know. Sorry. Every single time I see vision, I can't help but do that. What's wrong with me? Okay. Grants actions to their ally and also re-enables Kanto. What the? It's Sabers again. Thank God I want to deal with that once I return home. So she grants Reflex and Empathy. Reflex is going to be a theme on this bunch. At the start of turn, and after for units, refuse space to neutralize any penalties. Okay, now she's killing Freya's unique stuff. So basically, this neutralizes any form of penalty. I love. Sorry, I can't help it. Okay. It triggers when dance assists 6 and enables the following: Kanto distance +4, max 4, min 2 at the start of turn. Okay, so if she's using Sing or Dance, it automatically enables that. Inflicts -7 speed and defense, sabotage and speed and defense shackle. Inflicts -4 speed defense on foe, trade damage by 15, flat DR by 7, and full speed base no follow up. Interesting. So it's like a whole weapon flown into one, honestly, because this is what it is. Except for the fact that it doesn't give like flat stats. But regardless, so that is definitely very nice. Probably not going to be the best dancer in the game, but who knows. Speaking of that, we might have a new contender for best 4-star focus unit in the game, though that might be a bit of a challenge since Young Claw is so busted. So, Bridal Air, and first of all, mad props to the artist here, Hishanu. Air is probably one of my favorite OCs, if not my favorite, behind Alphonse. She's definitely my favorite female OC, though. I will give her that. Top male one, that's a tight race. But this artwork is just so pretty. I can't. And the birds behind her, it's a beautiful contrast to her being the former princess of the realm of the dead, but now as the princess of life with all the flowers and the blues. They're just so pretty. I can't. It's just so gorgeous. Like before, she's voiced by Xanath Hugh, who also voices Marianne, aka my best girl. Fight me. And she's a blue flying dagger, so now she covers all the colors. Bride of Life. Enables Kanto, distance, max premium 1, and sling. If used rally assist, she grants another action. If a rally movement skill is used by unit, restore 20 HP to allies within 2 spaces of unit, and neutralize any negative stats. Okay, she just has Micaiah Ring built in. She has the Micaiah Ring just straight up built into her weapon. Plus 15 all stats, 25 generators, 15 flat DR, and potent follow-up. Nice! She has ST Detect Aerial, which grant if she has higher res, minus RC and defense, neutralize defense bonuses, and foes suffer additional 10 and damage, and it just flicks minus 4 speed naturally and 8 plus 8 damage, just plus 18 damage. Experiment Boost. Disables adaptive damage and raffle staff for unit and certain keyword certain allies. Grants plus 5 all stats, plus 72 damage, 7 flat DR, pre-pulse. Allies. Target allies that are within 3 rows or columns down unit or allies on the map of greater than 50% HP. Does not stack even if conditions are met. So, if there's an ally who rows or columns centered on her, she gives those abilities. And if they're not in that range, as long as they're above 50% HP, they get it. Interesting. She deals plus X damage. X equals 6 times the number of allies on the map with higher HP, max 18, full, the fall of effects, and miracle. So, she pretty much is a stronger version of her previous forms. And the fact that this is on a 4-star focus unit makes it all the sweeter. She literally has the freaking candle weapon from Fates, pretty much. But yeah, straight up having the Micaiah Ring built in is already crazy enough. Next, we have Rearmed Bridal Reagan. And she's straight up, this looks more like a lance than an axe, but I guess the point. She's a Green Axe Cavalier, voiced by Megan Shipman and drawn by Yuko. Alright, for her stuff, because this is going to be very interesting. It's because we just had a bunch of reunions last banner. Arcane Cake. Really? That's the last name we could pick up for a weapon. Arcane Cake. I'm gonna freaking name in the video that, watch. It's gonna be like Arcane Cake and I will die if there's not a dual beast unit. I would unhappily die if there's no I'm just thinking titles of videos already. But anyways, Arcane Cake. All jokes aside, it is a slaying weapon that grants at the start of your phase plus 60 defensive res, empathy, and neutralize foes bonuses. And it looks like the standard spiel of the current gen rearm weapons. Savior Cannon. I'm still waiting for the day where Reagan and Savior meet face to face. I am still waiting for that. Alright. Boost damage by 80% of speed and calculates through adaptive damage. At the start of your phase, grants true lane sudden and dodge. Transfers attacks by 40% and grants minus cooldown X before unit's first attack and before first follow-up attack. On turns 1 through 4, it's free, otherwise it's 1. On turns 1 through 4, or it's potent. So basically, it replaced the Kanto ability before. I can't remember if they did this for Ada Raid or not, because I didn't get her. I was milling more. Who's on that banner again? I can't remember. It's been 2 years. Literally. But this is an interesting change to it. If it's 1 through 4, she gets free instant cooldown. Otherwise, it's 1. And on turns 1 through 4, she gets potent. She has Blue Sky Gust, great. AS Acrolyses, great. Riptide Guard. Minus royal stats, true plus X damage, reduce X by X as well. X equal to 20% of greater unit speed or defense. Full follow-up, minus 1. Full tempo. And special fire on foe. god. So basically this is my overall stats. True damage equal to 20% of grade hits your defense. The Sword of Creator ability essentially, and guard. Yikes. I mean, for anyone who knows, back in the day when the Bile was first released, they had the full no follow-up plus tempo combo in their weapon. That combo is so good because it pretty much bypasses any other form of shenanigans you can have. But yeah, this is definitely going to be very nice fodder if you can get her. Last, we have Duo Brattle Ash. And IS, why have you done this again? Why have you done this again? This is now the third time. No, wait. It was Duo Esker and Embla. Then it was Duo Hayford and Ratatosker. Then it was Duo Freya and Ader. And now this. This is the fourth time this has happened. That there's been a colorless mage instead of a dual beast unit. I don't know why IS is refusing to give us a dual beast unit. I'm to this day dumbfounded. But anyways, we're getting off topic here. So Ash here is voiced by Lily M. Rambers, who actually did the voice for both of these characters, since Maflel, I'm completely butchering it, I'm sure, is an alternate universe version of Ash. And this is the introduction to the entwine mechanic as well, so they're entwined with each other. But I do like that the fact they're wearing different dresses from each other, and also Maflel over here is exposing her midriff, which is not really that common in bridal gowns. But they're drawn by a cow, so let's just say that Mulligan is gonna be in high production. They're cows, okay? It's not weird.
I shall follow!
Keep it together!
Someone's pissed. Oh, yep, I knew it. I knew there was Ghost Counter. Okay. New Ghost Counter variant. 2 out of my deck can be built if I can get multiple copies. Bad Julie. Especially after the luck on the legendary variant. You're not getting that kind of luck again. For context, Tulion, Sombron, Mia, Hector, all before the spark. And Leon was on the first batch. No, it's a Flixer. Anyways. Untying Bouquet. Slaying. Mini Phantom Res. At the start of your phase, grants +6 to everything but speed. Range bonus, bulwark, and imbue. Grants +16 to everything but speed. True damage by 25, 15 flat together. Guard the foe! And minus 6 cooldown equal to number of allies of heroes or colors. Okay. Close ART Bond. This is brand new. Finally, another close counter variant after all these years. Obviously, it has the counter abilities. Unit, free space and ally, grants +10 to everything but speed. Neutralizes penalties on all those stats. And flat DR by 7. Not, as a certain Persona Velvet Room attendant would say, not terrible, but not impressive. I mean, it's still a close counter skill. Come on. Close counter is always great to have. But the issue is, I was kind of expecting more. Also, both this comment. Come on. Okay. Oh, free follow-up attack. Nice. In Alucard Vassal. Okay, first of all, what the hell does that mean? What the hell does this word mean? I have no idea how you even say that word. Okay. She has warping. 3 more odds of throws or comments. Oh. She gains weapon triangle advantage if there's 3 or more allies. Touché. And if that same condition happens, she gets +5 everything but speed, +7 damage, flat DR by 7. No. full tempo. And they have reflected percent damage. So you have the counter skill, or like counter war. And then their dual skill grants reflex and applies Divine Main Stone. So they are tanky as hell. And also, look at that speed stat. But this banner is definitely interesting. I mean, there's obviously, but after the craziness with the Fallen banner, the fact that we had 2 realm units, and it frankly being kind of nuts as Fallen banners tend to be, but I would still say this is one of the more tamer ones. Even though that Fallen Dwarven is stealing Felix ever since the Brave Iterations gimmick. It's like, oh, you thought that was annoying, but imagine this on the flying unit. Those is a beast unit with crazy offense. I mean, we just had young Felix earlier a few months ago. What the hell? Anyways, I myself currently trying to get doing the Fallen banner right now, but I'm still gonna try for that air. I mean, that artwork alone is so pretty. You could tell I was restraining myself there, but I would definitely, oh my god, if she was a T, this is one of the things I wish they do. I wish they give options to get the 4-star focus units, kind of the current treatment the TT units are getting, which basically is you get 1 copy of them for free, and then later on in the Heroic Girl shop, you have access to, at minimum, 2 more. So if you want, your unit could be a +2, or you can inherit some of their skills. I think that's a decent compromise. But at the same time, it's IS, you never freaking know. But regardless though, I'm gonna try for that air so badly because that artwork is just so pretty. And the fact that she's a phenomenal supporting unit, and the fact that she has Micaiah Ring built in is such a good ability to have. And this might give us into a sneak peek of what Chosen Air is gonna look like, because keep this in mind, we already had Chosen Alphonse, Chosen V-Arm, and now I'm fully expecting in June Chosen Leg Yarn. Alongside Harmonic Gold of the CYL free winners. But that's a given. So once that happens, then there'll be a rearm or Chosen Leaf. That'll be next. And then yada. Then it's definitely we're definitely gonna have Chosen alts for air at some point. Come on, that's a given. And then Chosen alts for Reagan. And I think Chosen alts for Ash as well. Or maybe they're gonna use her Entwined alt for that. I don't know. And then we have the rest of them. Chosen Pini, I think is definitely gonna be an option. Chosen Ratatosker, for sure. And then Chosen, well, they can't really do Chosen Rune because of the fact that, well, he's Alphador. So I don't know what the hell is gonna happen with that, but we're thinking way too far in the future. But like I said earlier, I'm gonna go for that air. She's just too pretty to pass up. And if I get the rest of the units, that's fine with me. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this reaction video. And be sure to, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Even though I'm just really just doing this for fun and for my own merits, just to kind of get my Faye voice out there, because I know it's not easy. But yeah, I wish you all well, and good luck if you're summoning.